Hey guys, so it's here bringing you another video. Now welcome back to another episode of Unranked to Diamond. This is the series that I take a fresh account, Smurf account, never played rank before, and show you the adventure to Diamond. So we return after the last episode, which was a really frustrating game, that there was miscommunication in the champion select, and then trolling going on with someone's build, that like just playing the champion completely wrong, and oh well, you know, just move on from that game, and them games happen in solo queue. But anyway, welcome to the new game. So above the camera is the current rating that the account is currently at. We are Platinum 251 LP. Now, hopefully, being the current LP game that this account is at, that should mean that 2 wins in a row will be in Promotion Series to Platinum 1. Should is a big word, and also we do need to get them 2 wins. Now, I will say, obviously, I just want to bring this up, and I'll probably bring it up in game. I do have a lot of university work to do at the moment. I've done a lot of it, but the season is coming to an end. If I can't see the account getting diamonds, probably in the next day or two, which I'm not really sure at this point in time, I need to get on with doing university work, and we'll just continue this Unranked to Diamond series in the preseason. It will still be an Unranked to Diamond, you know, the account's MMR and that doesn't reset in preseason, so we'll still get the account to Diamond. It just means that we won't get the rewards to the account for Diamond, which isn't a big deal, because probably when this account gets Diamond, I will probably never play it again. But it would be nice to get it to Diamond in the season I started it instead of the pre-season. But I'm not that fussed because I have other more important things to do in my life. But yeah, there's that. Below the camera is all the champions that this account currently owns. The ones that are... That's a Darius. The ones that are in white are currently champions I could play at any random time. The ones that are in black are champions that I want to play more so I can carry more. And the ones that are in yellow are donated. Darius. Okay. What should I play against Darius? Viger doesn't really need to get banned nowadays. Darius does, but maybe I can beat him. Thinking Nah, but even Nah struggles against Darius sometimes. Okay. We'll try and win. Poke him from range and then go all in. We'll see how it goes. I like all Jayce's skins. All of them are like really good. I haven't played Jayce in a while in this series, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll do well, maybe we won't. The enemy team comp is stronger than ours so far, but that is kind of normal. GP tops. I'm just saving something from last episode. Yeah, cool. Okay. So Lee Sin, Severe, Jayce, Twisted Fate, Viger, Caitlyn, Darius, Rek'Sai, Morgana. Their team comp is definitely going to be stronger than ours, but ours is, you know, an okay steamroll comp. If we get ahead, then it'll be very hard for the enemy to get back into the game, especially like a Darius, but I suppose he can probably still get a Penta. That is a terrible idea, like, really bad idea. Their team comp is all about killing squishy targets, and you're now picking the squishiest support. So yeah, that isn't a great idea. Hopefully bot lane can do okay. But this is a potential game that everybody could either win their lane or lose their lane. Which I guess is every game of League, but just by champion picks, we could either steamroll them or get owned. Hopefully we steamroll them, because I do want to start winning and get to promo. But we'll see. So anyway, let's go into the loading screen where I use lolskill.net to break down today's game. Okay, welcome to today's game. So it is a 50% win chance for either team to win this game, which I don't think we've ever had this series so far. But let's go through it. So on my team, we have a Diamond 5 Lee Sin, a Platinum 1 Severe, Platinum 2 is myself being the Smurf, Platinum 1 Twisted Fate, and a Platinum 1 Sona. Enemy team, Platinum 2 Viger, Platinum 1 Caitlyn, Diamond 5 Darius, Platinum 2 Rek'Sai, and a Diamond 5 Morgana. So yeah, fairly even in the win rate. This statistical win rate, by the way, is already calculated by lolskill.net already, so I don't do any of the math. And it doesn't really matter. It just gives you a good indication of which team should win, just going off their stats. Now, the matchup that I'm about to go into, the Jayce versus Darius, obviously is in the Darius's favour, but if I manage to play it well, manage to stay away from him, farm, and then go into kind of full carry Jayce mode, then maybe we can do quite well. I just didn't really want to go like as a Nah or a Garen or something that is like really up in his face. because Darius pretty much beats everything at the moment if you actually just fight him. So yeah, that's the thing. Gnar is an okay pick against him, but I've played a lot of Gnar recently, and you know, I don't. There is a certain limit that, you know, even myself, I do get a bit bored if I play the same champions over and over again. That is why I'd never be a one-trick pony, because I'd probably quit the game. But yeah, let's go into the game now anyway. That we are playing Jayce versus Darius. Okay, welcome to today's game, everybody. So I am playing Jayce, a champion that I have thoroughly enjoyed over the years, but has found himself to be not the most useful pick in the current meta. You know, when it's a very tank or bruiser orientated meta that they love crashing heads and fighting each other, Jayce isn't like that. Jayce kind of wants to stay back, farm a bit and poke and then go all in. So he does have some difficulty doing well, but we'll see. I have confidence in myself. You have to have confidence in yourself, and I've played this champion a fair amount over the years. Now, the enemy team comp is most definitely stronger than ours. You know, they have Darius that is known to be OP. Veigar, it's on the borderline of being OP. Rek'Sai is a strong jungler. Caitlyn's a strong AD carry. Morgana is one of the strongest supports in the game. Very strong team comp. Where our team comp is, yeah, Jayce is not the strongest top laner, not one of them. You know, it's only if he does well he can do, like, good things. Severe's a good AD carry, but not an amazing carry. She's more of a team-focused AD carry. Lee Sin only does amazing if he can play it well, so we'll see. Twisted Fate, again, a champion that can snowball amazingly well, but very hard to actually get there and get started on him. And then Sona, in the current meta, I think she probably is one of the worst supports, because the current meta is all about being bruiser, tank, and a lot of burst damage. Sona is the complete opposite of that. Therefore, like, she just gets wrecked by everything. That everything is too tanky for her to do damage to, and everything is just going to blow her up instantly because she's one of the squishiest supports. I'm going to try and do the wraiths. I've never done wraiths on Jayce before. I presume you can do it because you have 2 AoE abilities, but we'll see. It's worth experimenting anyway. My guy kind of bugged out then. Okay, that was weird. He kind of just stood still for a second, which made me take a lot of free damage, which may make I can't do this. Yeah, that sucks. I can't do that. Wow, okay. Well, Darius isn't doing it, so it's not that big of an issue. And he went sustain. Okay, I don't know what happened then. My character kind of bugged and just stood there for a second without attacking, which I don't know. I've never done it on him, so maybe you can't do them on Jayce anyway, but worth trying. You don't really lose that much. Well, I've lost out on 4 XP, 5 XP in lane, but it shouldn't matter too much, hopefully. This is what you get when you don't play a champion for a while. You're like, wait, can he do the thing that everybody's doing nowadays? He's probably taking E level 2. To try and just get a lot of damage on himself. But yeah, it's frustrating as a top laner, like when Darius or something isn't banned. It's great when you get to play them, but when the enemy gets to play them, it's like, oh god, okay. You have to just play very good to make it not very strong. And now, as I've said in a couple of episodes, it's mainly, like, counters really don't matter in solo queue, especially in the lower rankings. It's more of a high ranking thing that counters exist. And the reason for that is majority of the time you're not playing to the enemy champion, you're playing the player on the computer. You're playing the person behind the champion, and you just go off their mistakes. You counter their mistakes instead of the champion. If you're very good with the champion, it doesn't matter who you're against, you can probably do well in solo queue. If you're playing it in the correct position, as I've said in the past. It's going to take me a little while to get used to playing Jayce again. I'm getting there already though. Might have, like, I should have actually gone the attack speed runes that I have, the AD carry ones. I think that might have been a bit more useful against Darius because it gets more auto attacks in. As for jungle pressure, Rek'Sai does have a decent gank at level 3. With combination with a Darius, I will most likely die if I get caught by the knock-up or something. So I will most likely go back fairly soon. I just want to push this into... Uh-oh. That's what I can do every single time that he does that. So there is a small counter mechanic to Jayce, or to Darius when you're playing Jayce, and that is never use your E to bat him away unless you have to. Always try to do it when he hooks you in, because he then can't hook you back if you E him away. I'm going to go for another Doran's Blade just to kind of play it a little bit more safe. I will be going for the tier. I don't know why I use Q then. It's like I already had tier to stack it up, but I don't. Bot lane seems to be doing well, which is good. They are quite vulnerable to dying to a gank, though, at this stage of the game. Let's move everybody around so they're in position. Yep, that's good. Interesting, like, I've obviously played a fair amount of Darius recently. Not as much as I'd want to, because he's always banned. I would never start this start on Darius, even if I'm against the Jayce, because the whole point of Darius really is to kind of try and kill my lane opponent over and over again. And that item doesn't really do it for me. He's going to probably try and hook me in. Alright. I need to be careful of a Rek'Sai gank. I'm going to put it there because I think he's going to be pushing in for a little while. And I could potentially freeze it if I want to as well. Which I might do. Still annoyed at that level 1 mistake though doing the race though. I don't know what happened. As I said, if I didn't bug out for like a second, I don't know if I would be able to do it anyway. But it definitely didn't help. Look at that damage. Alright. Didn't have any mana for the gate. Nice! Okay, let's swap into melee form. Nice, Lee Sin. Good job, buddy. That is an assist for me. That is a kill on Darius. Well played. That is a nice start. So as I've said as well throughout this series, is that just because you pick an OP pick doesn't necessarily mean it's going to go well. If you're not very good with that champion, or, you know, someone is just better at something else against you, then it's not worth trying to pick the OP champion just because it's open. Yes, Darius is very strong, but I think when I played him in this series, it didn't go amazingly well. I think, it was a gangplank against me, which, yeah, that was a thing. But anyway, I'm going to go back and buy my tier very early on. Buying the tier makes me weaker in lane, but makes me stronger late game. And Jayce is more or less a late game champion. He's not. You don't really focus on lane phase when you're playing Jayce. He did opt for the Phage, so he will be rushing the Black Cleaver, which I think is a good idea. Bottom lane seems to be continuing to do well. Yet neither of the AD carries are based yet, but Severe does obviously have 1 kill. Little bit behind his CS, but that probably is just the CS over here. They have to be extremely careful though, and I do have my TP. They are going fairly all in. They had to use heal. Rek'Sai is mid lane. TF might be dead. Don't know where Darius has gone. TF is not dead. Nice. Surviving a gank as a Twisted Fate is quite good, especially when you're against a double CC. So like the Rek'Sai has a knock-up and the Veigar has a cage. So that's double CC and a lot of damage, so it's actually surprising that TF could survive that. Very good that he did, but surprising. No idea where Darius is. I have to be careful because he might be like in one of these 2 bushes and wants me to kind of overextend and then goes on me. Nice kill by Lee. This Lee is doing well. Okay, there he is. What did you buy? Let's push it into the tower. Make it awkward for you. Flash Veigar and he still killed them. Nice. So we do have one of the Lee Sins that is playing well, and I will say a lot of people have requested, can I play my Lee Sin again? You know, I played him as my main for a few years now. Yeah, I will play Lee Sin in the next couple episodes. Now, I want to briefly touch up on a topic. Now, just please have in mind that these episodes are recorded like not a week before they're released, but probably about 3 or 4 days before they're released now. I want to talk about the upcoming ranked changes, and I don't mean that the new champion select. The new champion select I still don't like. It's making the game more casual, that you can pick 2 roles and all that stuff. I want to talk about the whole idea about the dynamic queue, that you can go into solo queue now with up to 5 people. Want to very briefly touch upon it. I will probably do a league discussion about it as well. But I want to touch upon it because I think it's a terrible idea. And I want to hear what you guys think. So in the comment section below, let me know what you think. If you think it's a terrible idea like I think it's a terrible idea. It's just taking away solo queue entirely, and it's just pointless. Games like CSGO and Heroes of the Storm have both had dynamic queues in ranked, and CSGO's highest rank literally means nothing because of dynamic queue, and Heroes of the Storm recently got rid of it because the player base hated it. So I have no idea what Riot is doing. All I'll say, if you guys hate it as much as I do, keep voicing your opinion on Reddit, keep saying all the like negative things about it, and Riot might change their mind about doing it. I doubt it. Okay, I could be dead here. Okay, get rid of that. God, he is squishy. Okay, I'm looking for a potential fight with Lee Sin, because he is nearly here. But luckily we did not die. Lee Sin is probably going to go look for the Rek'Sai or a blue buff. Ooh. Push it into tower. No, my kill. I wanted that. Double buff. Oh, baby. Ah, he didn't walk quick enough. Listener still has kick.
Our future will be bright.
I was thinking the exact same thing. No. Ow. Okay, double kill Darius is probably not worth one Viger kill. Maybe we are going a bit too ham in the pressure, but bot lane's doing well, so that's something. Oh god, be careful. There's a heal and boomerang. There we go. Well played. And I've got over 2,000 gold. I'm going to rush the man immune just to start it stacking even more. If I wanted more lane pressure, I could go for a brutalizer or something like that, but I don't need to. I've got enough lane pressure. I'm already a little bit ahead. Like, we're relatively even-ish on CS, which is good against the Darius. And Lee Sin probably, if I was Lee, I'd come top lane as well, because it's double buff on Darius. Ow. I didn't want to go near him. He would have killed me. Probably before Lee Sin could have got there. So the Viger is struggling, and this is, again, adding to my point. Just because you think something is OP, like Viger, don't pick it if you just don't know the champion. It's not worth it. So Lee Sin did get blue buff. They didn't do it. Okay. Rek'Sai is here. Rek'Sai has gone for the Cinderhulk build. Okay, they're not very confident in themselves, but I suppose Cinderhulk is still pretty good. I've seen a few Rek'Sais recently over the last couple of games on my main account. Apparently something's gone really weird with Titanic Hydra and Rek'Sai. Every single one of them I've seen build Titanic Hydra has had damage that I would describe as broken. That they are literally killing an AD carry instantly. Nice. They are killing an AD carry instantly as a Rek'Sai that is only building Titanic Hydra as their only damage item. So bot lane is doing really well, and I did like a little bit bash on the Sona pick, but this is what I say, people can prove me wrong, people can like play well on any champion in the game if they do play it well. There's just a standard that I'd say keep with the standard to increase your chances of winning. Like, to me, it's why make it the difficult way of winning when you could just play something extremely strong and do very well with it. And there's 3 people mid. I don't know why they've grouped mid. That's a bit weird timing, unless they want to go do Dragon, which would be weird because their bot lane is dead. I don't know. I don't know teleport, but this is pressure from me, I guess. I don't know where. Oh dear. Hopefully they can get out in time, maybe. I don't. This is kind of like a really weird gank that you don't really see. Like, well, it's bad if they die to it because we've seen them run down the whole of the map. Yeah, they did die to it, which is not great. We've seen them run down the whole of the map, so they saw that coming from a mile away. But they should actually get something from... Oh, God. Oh, that was close. That was weird. My Q kind of hit like from a mile away. If I had teleport, I would TP, but... Alas, it is not to be. Alright, Vigo went mid instead of top. So I have a bit of free reign to do some tower pressure. There's a TP. Hopefully that's Darius's, because he's now used his TP, so that's good for us. That means my team could do Dragon without being worried there's going to be a Darius showing up at any random time. Oh, they just did Dragon. That's really quite bad. Oh well. Okay, I will be backing out soon. I don't want to overstay.
I will light our path.
Alright, we're now overtaking Darius and CS. So we are getting there. Right, item build wise, what to go? This is interesting. I haven't played Jayce since the new items have come out. I think I'm going to go with the Triforce build. Triforce build is not a bad build against bruisers because it kind of turns Jayce into a bruiser, kinda. You still don't want to fight people in melee form 1v1, that it would be suicide, but it does give him a nice option, a nice optional burst. So definitely worth considering if you have never done it before against something like a Darius or something. There we go, that's a free kill. Rip. This poor Darius. This is why you don't really just walk into random areas without having vision, because there could always be a Lee Sin. In any game, even if a Lee Sin isn't in the game, there could be a Lee Sin there, or a Garen. Some of you will get that reference. But this game is going quite well, and yay. We're doing quite well for top lane, especially that we are against the Darius as well. Usually when you're against the Darius, you're kind of like, oh god, this is going to go bad. But, you know, we're ahead of him at this stage of the game. We're better KDA, we're better CS, and things are looking up. And now, what I'd want, and we'll see at the end of this game if this is a victory, is the LP gains. Last game, we actually lost 18 LP, which is the most LP we've ever lost, I think, in this series. Which is a bit worrying. We really do not want this MMR to stabilize on this account, because then it will probably take a long time to actually climb to Diamond. We want to get to Platinum 1. Uh-oh. We want to get to Platinum 1 ASAP. And then... This might be me dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Damn it! Okay. Rick, no left. That is a brave twisted fate. Maybe if he came a little bit quicker, he might have... Yeah, now is he dead for free? That would suck. Okay, he had to use flash. That not worth teleporting that late. If he wanted to teleport, teleport when I'm alive. Don't teleport when I'm already dead. Darius is being greedy though for some reason. Maybe he was dead already. Lee Sin has died now over here for some reason. Yeah, that wasn't great, but that's fine. I'll teleport down to bot lane, maybe. My FPS just tanked a little bit then. Okay, I saved the tower. I can probably kill this fairly easily. Unless she nets and slows me. So just as a tip on Jayce, if you guys have never played Jayce, don't know the champion, he's very mana reliant, but he does have an inbuilt mana regen mechanic. So you do build the tier, but if you go in melee form and start whacking things with your hammer, I think it's the W, or what is it? Is it the E or W? One of them, I can't remember. One of them basically makes your passive give you mana back if you're attacking in cannon form. It might be actually your ultimate, or your passive. I don't really remember. Oh well. It isn't there, I promise. You do get mana back.
Powering up.
Okay, heal. Oh god, please say there's my teammate somewhere. What the? Where is everyone? Okay, no flash. Heal. Oh god, now they arrive. That's weird. I was like expecting the cavalry to arrive at any second. I'm like, hello? Guys, when are you? Oh well. I'm dying a couple of times now, 2 times in a row. They're kind of pointless deaths, but if we get things for them deaths, then I guess they're not technically pointless. Well, they're pointless in my book, because I don't like having a bad KDA, but still. I'm going to sell this and buy the Sheen. See how this fight goes. Should go quite well for us. It is going well for us. That was an interesting Lee Sin Q. Let's continue building the tier so I don't forget. I would not go overly greedy there. Oh, that was actually a really nice W from Lee to get away from the hook range. Don't do it, Lee Sin. Your body might tell you yes, but your mind should be telling you no. Oh, there was a minion. That tower's already dead. Yeah, dragon is soon. Twisted Fate can go get blue. Maybe it would be better for me to have it in the late game. That was rude.
Time to make a stand.
Oh. It's like, keep healing me, woman. Heal me. Darius is top lane. He'll get top tower, but we'll get dragon. I think that's a worth trade. They have one already, yeah. We need a dragon. My E didn't go off. I think I'm going to go the more bruisery build on Jayce. Obviously, I did say that with the Triforce, but I think I'm also going to go for a Bloodthirster, which again adds the kind of bruisery, healing, 1v1ing and all that stuff a little bit more than going the squishier Brutalizer into Last Whisper. Brutalizer into Last Whisper I think is still good. I just think in this current meta it would be kind of good to go more of a bruiser build. As Jayce, you'll still do a lot of damage. Twisted Fate is top lane, that might not go well for him. Okay, if I was that Darius, I probably would like dove him. Like that's a free Twisted Fate kill probably. Oh well, he didn't. I'm gonna go get blue buff because if Twisted Fate doesn't want it, I'll take it. Still very good for Jayce, obviously. Twisted Fate, please be careful because there could be a Darius hunting you. There is. Alright, I wanted a blue, but I'd rather save him and kill Darius. It seems a bit of the better option to me. Get away. Sona just killed... Sona just killed Veigar practically by herself. Twisted Fate just cleaned it up. Veigar was going to die if Twisted Fate didn't come anyway. I'm going to go kill Caitlyn. I'm just going to go on like a bit of a killing spree just to get my KDA up a little bit. Oh! No! God damn it! If she didn't base straight away, that would have been a free kill for me. Oh, I wanted the blue! No! Twisted Fate, you know you want to donate the blue buff to the Jayce Charity Foundation of Blue Buff. Aww. He didn't want to donate. Come on! First I don't get blue and now you take this away from me. Life's sad. Right, I got Triforce, so this is a bit of a power spike for me. Caitlyn is top lane. Whoa, right, I've got that. Next item, probably the Bloodthirster. How much is this? So we're not really that close into charging it, but you'll get there eventually. So our team 434, 227, 612, 603. Bot lane did very well. 1111. Well played by Sona. Like I do doubt Sona's most of the time, and most of the time I'm proven correct. But this one has played it good. I'll give her that. Alright, let's just. Whoa! I do really enjoy this champion. Like I just wish the meta was a bit better for him. A lot of people say, you know, why don't you just play champions anyway? It's like, well, I enjoy winning a lot, and I'm never going to play like a champion a lot to be like a one-trick pony. God, he is really squishy. I'm never going to be like a one-trick pony. That is just really boring to me. So I'll never play a champion as well as I need to in order to do like very well outside the current meta. But yeah, Lee Sin probably needs to get a bit of tankiness under his belt. Otherwise, this whole game, he's just going to get exploded. That is a brave Twisted Fate. And team. Oh my god, I can kill them all. Charge! I'm not a tank. I shouldn't be tanking this. Oh, there's another tower. What? No. Get off my Sona. Okay, that went well. And that wasn't a very clean team fight, so that's good. That's a good sign. He is so... Okay, I'm going to get rid of these tunnels. I'm going to go on spring cleaning. God damn it, there's so many. Don't you dare! He was going to steal that one as well. I'm okay. All right. Right. Bloodthirster is on its way. Yeah, we can do Nasher pretty damn quick with our team. You know, Twisted Fate does decent damage to it, being an auto attack intensive AP with his cards. Me does a lot of damage. Lee Sin does a lot of damage, and Severe does a lot of damage. So Baron will die very quickly. We don't actually have anybody that has percentage damage on Baron, but. It doesn't matter, we have raw AD power. So Caitlyn keeps like positioning herself for me just to kind of murder her a lot. I'm not complaining, I just find it a bit weird. Like, I wonder if she'll be here. I doubt it, because that would be suicide. Okay. Look at them crits. There are 2 crits in a row as Jayce. Uh-oh. Let's just do Baron. Probably is free. They've got a lot of stuff in the mid lane. We should probably ignore that and just do this. They do know and they are on their way. It's probably gonna die. Yeah. Rah! Oh, he did actually knock 5 of us up. I'm dead. I just got completely caught in the middle of that team fight. This team fight is not going great. Go Twisted Fate, I believe in you. Gold card and Q. There we go. Quad, get a Penta! There's a Penta somewhere over it. Oh, they aced. Who died? How did the other person die? I swear that we only killed like 3 of them, and then he killed Darius. Who? Her highest death time. Rek'Sai died to... I've got no idea. I'll watch it back in editing. I only thought that we killed 3 of them and then someone got away. Oh well. And then go 4 with them, Darius. He should probably be a bit careful. But he does have his ult. Like, Lee Sin didn't use his ult in that fight. Sona didn't use her fight in that her ult in that fight. It went a bit too quick. You know, we got heavily CC'd. The Rek'Sai, I think, flash jumped on us, so that was really good by him. I think Darius got like 3 of us in his hook. Viger got several of us stunned. So they actually, that was a perfect team fight for them, and they still lost it. So that is a good sign for us. So yeah. Yeah, I got 3 CS worth. Alright, get that free kill. Oh, you missed. Oh boy. Run! So the enemy team is pretty damn desperate to get things at the moment. I don't know if they should. I think they should just focus maybe on farming. Oh, how didn't that hit? That was really close. Alright, let's just do this. Force them to fight us on it. Like, alright, he went Titanic Hydra. Again, I don't know why it's so broken. We should probably pull it out. Alright, we got it. Nice. Good secure by Lee. I don't know why Caitlyn wasn't with us, and she is very low health. This is going to be several kills. I didn't actually use my E. I don't think it was... They used heal as well? Alright, hopefully we can start looking to end today's game. Oh, Muramana. Okay, well, let's put that on. GG. Okay, there might be a surrender vote, or we can just finish. Yeah, we have Baron minions with a super. We can just end. Oh, I nearly one-shot her. Alright, so that's a nice win under our belt on a game that I actually thought was not going to go great. So it's always nice to win these type of games because you're like, uh-oh. Screw you! End the game before they kill us all! I'm going to end it, and I ended it. 50 gold. So there you go, that was a nice win. Playing Jayce, top lane against Darius. Darius is very low health. Anyway, let's look at the LP gain. I'm hoping for around 25. If we get around 25, that means if we get another 25, if we win the next game, we'll be in promo to Platinum 1. So we'll have a look, see. Yes! Okay, we got 26. That's great. So we got 26. That means if in the next game we get 24 or more, and we win it, we'll be, or 23 or more, will be in promotion series. So that is great. That's really good news. And I think if we do win next game, which I'm not going to play at the moment, I do need to do some work. So I'm going to go do some work and then maybe record it later or tomorrow. So we got an A+, 6 for 11, an okay score, 12.1k gold, the third most gold in the game, 204 farm, not amazing, but we played average, I'd say, in this game, and the damage done again, third most. Lee Sin, I'm going to give it to this Lee Sin. His damage done was the least in the team, but he did very, very well in the early game, and that's basically what a Lee Sin does. You'll never really see a Lee Sin with the most damage done. You might if he just completely carries, but he didn't completely carry, he just got us ahead, which was really nice and very well played. But that is going to do for today's episode. That is definitely better than last episode. So thank you very much everybody for watching. Like the video if you like it, subscribe if you haven't, and remember in the comment section below, let me know your thoughts about the new rank system if you dislike it as much as I do. So I'll see you guys next time. See ya!